Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I was tooling through the bowels of the dark side of the internet the other day, and I ran across the 2001 film Battle Queen 2020. Now, what this movie is it is a B movie, as in boobs, where the world has experienced a, you couldn't call it a nuclear winter, but a Holocaust involving winter. And everything is frozen, and there's the upper class who prey upon the lower class, and a big booby battle queen who likes to get naked, bang both boys and girls, and is going to save the day. Yes, old-fashioned Hooter movie. I didn't know these were still a thing, because you would think that with the rise of the internet, well, you wouldn't need all that much of a Hooter movie, but let's be clear one thing, this was made 19 years ago, and when you make a Hooter movie, you get to see Hooters. There is that general joy of being able to work with generally attractive women who are naked. And being a man, you are always going to like that. I mean, unless you're really, really just into dudes, but even most dudes who are into dudes still like boobies. I mean, let's face it, the female body is a wonderful thing. Now, the battle queen herself, the titular battle queen, is a Julia Strain. Doesn't quite sound like a porn name, but close. And she looks to be surgically enhanced, although I can't be dead sure. And, you know, again, attractive woman. Doesn't quite fit the part because she's not that muscular, but runs around, does a fair job. I mean, you're not expecting a lot from the acting in this. There's not a lot of truly great performances in this film, just to be clear. Battle Queen 2020, not exactly the type of film you watch going around thinking, wow. The performances are awesome. And, I mean, even when you think about it, the cover art looks like Heavy Metal 2000, okay? And it was made 19 years ago, so this character, she looks to be about 35. There is no possibility that she could have grown up in this society. She would have, at least for a third of her life, or whatever it is, lived in a world before the environmental cataclysm that plunged us into infernal winter. So there's that. And from that angle, it's, if they had set this at 2050, which wouldn't have looked as nice on the cover, it would have made more sense. But this movie knows what it is. It is tongue-in-cheek. It is not supposed to make sense. It is full of television-level acting on a short budget designed to bring you some ass-kicking and some hot women, and that's all. There are men in this film, and I am not a connoisseur of the male form. They don't show much skin, if that's what you're hoping. If you're going, yeah, I want to get my girlfriend hot with this film, not going to happen. If you're looking to get a man hot with this film, probably going to happen. And, again, it is a satisfying movie for what it is. You can put it on your watch list if you want to see this kind of a movie. If you don't want to see this kind of a movie, then definitely pass it. And some people find this movie offensive. I don't judge. I don't have that right as a critic. I have to remain morally neutral. But what is in this movie, it is what it is supposed to be. If this movie were a hammer, it would be a well-made hammer. Cheap, well-made hammer, so a good deal. But still, a very well-made hammer. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard. Greetings, humanity. I'm Fred the Facehugger here, and I'm here to remind you that Richard, the owner of this YouTube channel, wants to help the world. That's your world, not my world. He's trying to get trash out of the ocean, and he can pay for that only if he gets monetized. So do yourself a favor, like and comment on this video, and get your friends to subscribe, or else terrible things will happen that I will not have any control over, but then my species will take over the Earth. So, yeah. Up to you, worthless, apathetic, but, easily face-hug human. Fred out.